All right, you guys, so I'm returning these MagPed Enduro 2 magnetic pedals for your mountain bike. Let me go ahead and explain. I'm gonna start with the good, then we'll get into the bad, and then we'll talk about the ultimate reason on why I'm returning these MagPed Enduro 2 pedals. Three things I liked about these pedals. First of all, I did like the extra efficiency. It does lock you slightly in. You can see that right there. It's kind of hard to pull the pedal off, so you're going to be able to pull up on the pedals as well as push down and get that extra efficiency when you're climbing on the way up. Also, just that sound right there, that kind of clipping in, you're going to know that your foot is locked in, and you get that extra bit of confidence when you're bombing down through that chunky terrain, that your feet are just a little bit more locked in on the way down as far as getting bounced off. And the third thing that I really liked about these is the fact that you can still use your same clipless shoes. You just got to get that additional base plate and throw it on there, and you don't have to buy new shoes. Or do you? Because that's one of the things that I don't like about these pedals. So let's cover the three reasons why I don't like these pedals, including the biggest one that's ultimately leading me to returning the MagPed Enduro 2s. Starting with reason number one, which is the fact that these pedals just fall somewhere awkwardly in between being not as good as a flat pedal, yet not quite as good as a clipless pedal. Let me explain. The pins don't quite lock into your shoes as good as a flat pedal would. I got some gnarly pins in my flat pedals, and I love the way that locks me in. It's not going anywhere. Even when I'm whipping it over jumps, my feet don't come off. The magnet on here never quite locks you in as good as a clipless pedal, because you can jump right back off these if you want to. So you're stuck being somewhere awkwardly in between, just not having as good of a grip on the pins as you do on a flat pedal, yet not quite being as clipped in as you would be on a set of clipless pedals. Now, a lot of you guys left comments for me on how to set these pedals up just right, making sure that you get that magnetic pad just right, that you have the right clipless shoe. A lot of those are valid points. I've tried a couple of those different suggestions. However, I never could quite get the same amount of grip on these magnetic pedals as I could on my flats. Now, the second reason why I don't like these MagPeds is that you gotta have the right clipless shoe. So we talked a little bit about the fact that I like that you can use your standard clipless shoes. You don't have to get new ones, but you kind of do, because my shoes, I guess they're just a little bit too stiff. They never quite gripped enough on these. They never quite felt as locked in. I know some of you other guys that said you had like some 510 shoes or something like that. Leave a comment below which kind of shoes you guys used at work on these pedals. But you guys said those shoes actually work pretty good and you're happy with them. I never felt good with these shoes on these pedals. So I could just bought another set, right? But that brings me to the last reason and the ultimate reason why I'm returning these pedals. The pedals cost $250. Now, there is a little bit additional price tacked onto that because I did buy the stronger base plates, which I think was like another 10 bucks or something like that. I'll throw the price down below. But $250, yeah, I'm not gonna go out and spend more money on another set of clipless shoes, $250 pedals. I'm not a rich guy. I'm just an average rider like you. I probably shouldn't have spent that much money in the first place, but luckily, MagPed does have an awesome 30-day return policy. I contacted them via email. They're pretty easy to work with. So I'm gonna be sending these pedals back. I will lose out on the cost of shipping, but should get a full refund other than that. So hopefully I've explained good enough why I'm ultimately returning these pedals. Leave a comment below if there's anything else you guys wanna know. And as always, get stoked, go ride, and have some fun, people.